So chalo, let me share the screen. Just tell me whether you can see it or not. Yes. Chalo, solve this question. Simple question. Let's see. See here. 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I to the power of m by 2 is equal to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I to the power of n by 3 is equal to 1, and where m comma n belongs to natural numbers, find the HCF of m comma n for least values of m and n. Let me give the options. Let us say option A is, first let us solve, then I'll give. Very simple question, solve this. Let me give the options. So far we didn't make a simple question like this. Very simple question. Shall I give a hint? So you just rationalize over there. Rationalization. 1 plus I divided by 1.
Answer is 4.
Answer is?
4.
Who gave the answer? What's your name?
Disha.
Disha. Very good, ma. Right answer. How? Can you please explain me that? Very simple.
So first we have to rationalize 1 plus I by 1 minus I. And then similarly, we have to rationalize the other thing. And then after finding the value, we get the same value. So we can equate m by 2 equals n by 3 equals 1.
Okay. So
and then
yeah, one after rationalizing, what was your value? Okay. I, great. I to the power of m by 2, great, is equal to I to the power of n by 2, n by 3, which is going to be 1. So 1 can be written as what now? Can I separate it? Yeah, 1 second. Let me separate this. Let me separate this. So 1. So let us, now you solve separately, find out m and n values. Many children, might get the doubt that, sir, I to the power of m by 2 is equal to I power of 4 I wrote here. Can I write I power of 4? I power of 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I write m by 2 is equal to 4? Isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So can I write m is equal to 8? Yes or no?
Sir.
So n by 3 is equal to, similarly, let me write as I power of 4. So n by 3 is equal to 4, n is equal to 12. So m and n I got. So what is the HCF of m and n? I is to common factor, which could be 4. Isn't it? 8 cannot be the answer, 12 cannot be the answer, and 6 cannot be the answer. 4 is the answer. So many children will get out, sir, in place of 1, can't I write I to the power of 0? You can write. You can write. See, if you write I to the power of 0, what are you going to get? Let us see. Let us take I to the power of m by 2 is equal to 1. 1 can be written as I to the power of 0. So m by 2 is equal to 0. So m value I got 0, sir. So I to the power of n by 3 is equal to, again, 1 can be written as I to the power of I to the power of 0. So n by 3 is equal to 0. Again, I got n value as 0. So 0, 0 I got. But look at the question, everyone. M and n belongs to natural numbers, where 0 cannot be a natural number. So that is for the reason I cannot take I to the power of 0 in place of 1. Getting my point? Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Chalo.
Yes, sir.
This is what I got. Okay. So this is what I got. Please make a copy, make a note of this, or you can take a screenshot. Without wasting time, you can take a screenshot. We'll move forward. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Done? Tanvi, did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
आया समझ में?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. चलो next question. हाँ, solve this one. Make it fast. Here, look at this here. A and B are real numbers. A and B could be anything. A and B are real numbers such that 2 plus alpha to the power of 4 is equal to A plus B alpha, where alpha given as minus 1 plus I root 3 divided by 2, then A plus B is equal to what? Very simple question. Yeah, I understand bit lengthy calculation. Yeah, solve this. See here, first you take alpha can be written as how? The entire question. This is like in the heart of the question. If you are understanding how to write alpha here, how can I make a short this alpha? Alpha is looking like any I to the I root 3 by 2, some minus. So it is looking like some different, right? So in place of that, what could I write? I told you one thing. From cube root of unity. In cube root of unity concept, just we have discussed one thing. What was that? I can't give more hint than this. So make it fast. Think, guys, think how, what can we write over there? So we are, see, so far whatever we have gone through, I'm just giving you the question concept by concept. Like, we have so far whatever the concept we have gone through and covered. So from those, I'm just giving you the questions. Getting my point? So make it fast. We have so many questions. All these are previous JEE questions. All these are previous JEE questions. The intent of solving these questions is to understand how depth they are asking the questions in JEE Mains. You guys need to understand that first of all. Then only you can make a clear image, clear picture that at what depth, at what level you must prepare for. Understand? Yes. Make it fast. Guys, done? Guys, done with the question? Done? अरे यार क्या है इसमें? देखो कुछ नहीं है इसमें. देखो इसको कैसा करेंगे? इसको देखो, अल्फा कैन बी रिटन एज ओमेगा. ओमेगा यार, ओमेगा वैल्यू क्या होता है? ओमेगा इज इक्वल -1/2 प्लस I रूट ऑफ 3/2. This is what I told you. Omega square का मतलब क्या होता है? Omega square as it is, as like as omega. So बस simple इसमें minus रख देना बस. So in place of plus, I'll be writing minus here as it is. The rest of the part will be as it is. So that is the standard form which we have learned. If you remember this kind of thing, silly things, which is gonna be helpful, which is gonna be very helpful for your solving. Get my point? See here now. So alpha could be written as omega. So 2 times of alpha to the power of 4 is equal to a plus b. Oh, sorry, a plus b alpha given. So this is what given, and is asking us to find what exactly the value of a plus beta, a plus b. Sorry, a plus b. So now how can I make this? Very beautiful question. Look at this here. Can I write like this as alpha 2 plus alpha? I do not know a plus b whole to the power of 4. So can I make like this a plus b whole square and whole square? I know the formula, that thing, but so it takes time. It takes time to solve, right? So in place of alpha, let us substitute omega. Omega. Why? Because alpha is equal to omega. That's what we got. So 2 plus omega whole square and whole square. A plus b omega. Now look at this here. So first let us solve inside part, inside of the bracket. Always try to make inside of the bracket. Always try to solve first inside the bracket. Whatever the term we have inside, whatever the expression we have inside, let us simplify that first of all. Then go for the other power. So a square, which means 4 omega square plus 2 times of omega, which can be written as what? 4 omega to the power of whole square a plus b omega. This is what I can write here. Isn't it, guys? Any doubt? Any doubts? So
No, sir.
Look at this here. Now what can I write? Let me write side so that you can just can I take 4 common here inside? I could take 4 common. So what would I remain with now? What will I remain with? So 1 plus omega square whole square. Don't forget to write whole square, please. A plus b omega. So now look at this here. 1 plus omega can be written as how? 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So 1 plus omega can be written as minus omega square. I hope you understand this, right? So 1 plus omega can be written as minus omega square, since 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square from the cubic root of infinite property, plus omega square whole square. Is equal to a plus b omega. A plus b omega. So what can I write here now? So minus 4 omega square plus omega square is equal to a plus b omega. So minus 3 times of omega square is equal to a plus omega. No. Whole square we forgot. See, whole square. So whole square means 9 times of minus 9 omega power of 4 a plus b omega. So what is omega power of 4 here? What is omega power of 4 can be written as what? Omega cube into omega, right? Omega cube value 1 I know into omega. So omega power of 4 can be written as omega. So minus 9 to the power of omega. So minus 9 into omega plus a b omega. Look at this here now. What if? So a, given a and b could be any real number. That is what the question given. So a and b is what? Any real number. So if a is equal to 0, then b is equal to what? Minus 9. B is equal to what? Not minus 9. Look at this here. Let us write. So a is equal to 0 means substitute minus 9 omega is equal to 0 plus b omega. So omega will get cancelled. B is equal to 9 I got. B is equal to 9 I got. Isn't it? Any doubt?
No, sir.
We made a mistake here. That here minus will not come. See, minus to the power of whole square can be written as plus right here. Minus to the power of even. So plus 9 omega. So plus b is equal to 9 here. B is equal to 9. So b is equal to 9 I got. So a is equal to 0 I got. So what is my a plus b now? What can I write? A plus b is equal to what, guys? A plus B is equal to 0 plus 9. So A plus B is equal to 9. Very simple. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? अरे भाई इसमें तो
No, sir.
कुछ दिक्कत ही नहीं है, तो इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना समझने में? कोई दिक्कत आ रही है क्या समझने में? कोई ना? Understood?
Yes, sir.
चलो. So A plus B is equal to 9 we got. So that's what the answer. So let us make a move for the next question. Understood, guys? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Look at this here. Let us solve this question. Make it fast. देखो इधर क्या दिया है, z1 and z2 are complex numbers such that real part of z1 is equal to z1 minus 1. So let z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1, z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2, and given that real part of z1 is equal to modulus of z minus 1, right? So let me one second, let me just pull this down so that we can just occupy more space here. Look at this here. Real part of z1 is what can be written as evenly given, and real part of z2 given modulus of z2 minus 1. Look at this here. Real part of z1 is what here? X1. Real part of z1 is equal to z1 is what here? X1 plus iy1 minus 1. So x1, what I am going to get here? X1 minus 1 plus I times of y1. Real part and imaginary part writing together. So I know that modulus of z is what? This can be written as x1 minus 1 whole square plus y1 whole square. So squaring on both sides. If I do squaring on both sides, what I'm going to get here? X1 square is equal to x1 square minus 1, sorry, minus 2 times of x1 plus y1 square. So x1 square will get cancelled here. Y1 square is equal to 2x1 minus 1. So this is what I got. Similarly, you solve y2 square. Make it fast. Try to solve this. Let me have some water and come back, please. Yes, done, guys.
Yes, sir.
What is y2 square? Tell me.
Sir, same, sir, as y1 square.
Tell me what is y2 square?
2x minus 1.
Sorry?
2x2 minus 1.
2x2 minus 1, right? Let us see. So real part of z2 is x2. So x2 plus I y2 minus 1. So x2 is equal to square root of x2 minus 1 whole square plus y2 square. So x squaring on both sides. So x2 square is equal to x2 square plus 1 square minus 2 times of x2 plus y2 square. So this will get cancelled. So y2 square is equal to 2 times of x1 minus 1. This is what I got, isn't it? 2 times of x2. So look at this here. Now let us take this as my equation number 1, and this let me take this as equation number 2. So 1 minus 2, if I do so, what I'm going to get here, y1 square minus y2 square is equal to 2x1 minus 1 minus 2x2 minus 1, isn't it? So y1 minus y2 or y1 plus y2 into y1 minus y2 can be written as, so 2 times of x1 minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled, 2 minus x2. Here minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled. So I'm writing direct step. So y1 plus y2 into y1 minus y2 is equal to 2 times of x1 minus x2. Sir, why you are writing in terms of y? So why you are writing in terms of y? Look at this here. Why? Because the given question is asking for imaginary part of z1 plus z2. I know imaginary part of z1 plus z2 is y1 plus y2. Isn't it? Imaginary part of z1 z2 is what? Imaginary part of y1 plus y2 is what? Imaginary part of z1 plus z2 is what? y1 plus y2, right? Imaginary part. Imagine what is imaginary here? y1. What is imaginary here? y1, y2. So y1 plus y2 is asking. So that is why the reason I'm writing in terms of y, so that I can calculate it easily. Let us take this is my third equation. And also given what he has given, also given that argument of complex number given z1 minus z2 is equal to pi by 6. z1 minus z2 is equal to pi by 6. So let us write. Given, guys, am I recording? Yes. Given that,
Yes, sir.
argument of z1 minus z2 is equal to pi by 6, right? So argument of z1 means, so argument z1 is what? x1 plus iy1 minus z2 means x2 minus iy2 is equal to pi by 6. So here I just multiplied with minus, guys. Here minus we have, right? So I multiplied with minus, so I got minus here. So argument of x1 minus x2, let me write imaginary and complex, real and imaginary number together. So what I'm going to get here? So argument of complex number means tan theta, right? Tan theta is what here? Pi by 6. Tan theta is equal to real part, so imaginary part of the complex number divided by real part. What is the imaginary part? This one, y1 minus y2 divided by what is real part here? x1 minus x2. So what I'm going to get now? Tell me. So tan pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degrees. Tan 30, which is going to give me 1 by root 3, is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Right? Now look at this. This is what I got. So let us take this as 4. Compare third equation and fourth equations. Look at this here. Compare third equation and fourth equation. What I'm going to get here? From the third equation, can I write like this? Look at this. From the third equation, can I write y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2 is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Can I write like this? Guys, what I'm doing here, look at this here. I'm just shifting this to the denominator of this. I'm shifting this thing here. So 2 by, sorry, here 2 by you will get it. So 2 by y1 plus y2. Any doubt here? So let us
No.
third equation. Compare third and fourth equations now. So look at this here. Compare third and fourth equation. What I'm going to get here? Third and fourth equation. What I'm going to get? Tell me. So 2 by y1 plus y2 is equal to 1 by root 3. Why? Because this one is equal to 2 by y1 plus y2, right? So we need to find y1 plus y2 here. So y1 plus y2 is equal to root 3. y1 plus y2, why we are finding? It is, that is what, imaginary part of z1 plus z2 is equal to root 3. Understood, guys? Any doubt? Understood? Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very simple.
Yes, sir.
See, I told you to turn on your camera. Why? Because I'm recording the screen. You must turn on your camera. Your camera is supposed to be turned on. See, simply, see, this time I'll remove you from the meeting if you're turning off your camera. As simple as that. मैंने आपको मीटिंग से निकाल के बाहर फेंक दूंगा ऐसा, ठीक है? अंडरस्टैंड? अरे यार ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? क्या हमारा लाइफ क्या हो गया भाई? ये कौन आ गया लाइफ में? क्या बात कर रहा है? क्या टीच कर रहा है? क्या बकवास कर रहा है? हाँ, दिस इज व्हाट आर यू गाइस थिंकिंग? नहीं नहीं भाई देखो, these all are previous JEE questions which are very very important to understand for solving many questions like this. Look at this, simple. I'm just writing the question as per the data which has been provided in the question. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very simple. See, I just keep solving. I just kept solving the question. I just got something. So let us check that whether the answer in options or not. Whatever the options I got. So let us check whether it is in options or not. Of course it is there. Of course it is there. So 2 root 3 is there, option given. So 2 root 3 is the answer. Getting my point, children? So let us go with the next question. Have you copied this? I'll share these notes. I'll share this PDF in Google Classroom. You can find it out. And you can please, I'll share, you just, those whoever not having that, particular, what do you call, link of your, that thing, you can ask Manoj sir. He will send you the invitation link so that you can accept that and you can join the Google Classroom. Okay. So that you can, get the, PDF and, lecture video. I'm just every day uploading the video lectures in a YouTube, which means, whatever we are going through right now, I'll be, sharing the link. Video link will be sharing in a Google Classroom. You can just go through that and tap on that link. Straight away it will take you to YouTube. You can watch it and you can clear your doubt. You can just rewatch it till you understand. Getting my point? Any doubt? Right?
No, sir.
Chalo, look
No,
at
sir.
next question. I'm going to give the questions now. If,
Sir, can you scroll up a little bit?
1 second. If z is equal to 1 by z is equal to 1, sorry, plus 1, 1 second. Let me write the question. Plus 1 is equal to 0. Then z to the power of 2003 plus 1 by z to the power of 2003 is equal to dash. Yes. This question you want to copy? What do you want
sir.
to?
Down,
Don't copy
down,
here. You just don't. Yes, tell me what's your doubt.
Sir, more down.
Yes. So let us go with this question then. So solve this question, everyone. If z plus is 1 by z plus 1 by z is equal plus 1 plus is equal to 0. Z plus 1 by z plus 1 is equal to 0. Then z to the power of 2003. Z to the power of 2003. 1 plus 1 by z to the power of 2003. How much? Z to the power of 2003 plus 1 by z to the power of 2003 is equal to what? Solve this. See guys, look at this here from the given equation. How can I make it out? So I know the property. What is that? 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. How can I make this? How can I make the given, this equation in the form of this one? Solve that. Make it fast. Let's see who's going to give the first answer. Let us see. Make it fast. Taka tak taka tak solve कीजिए.
Sir, is the answer -1?
Sorry.
Is the answer -1?
Answer -1. Huh? Yes. How? Can you please explain that?
So z to the power 2003, we can write it as z to the power 2002.
What's your name?
Z. What?
What's your name?
Tanvi.
Oh, Tanvi, please.
Then the 1 to the power is, 1 upon z to the power of 2003 can also be written as 1 to the power z. Sorry, I'm confusing.
You're confusing.
So like, yeah, z to the power of 2003 can be written as z to the power of 2002 into z. So we can take the 2002 part into common and then equate it to 0. Then it will be z up plus 1 upon z, and from the first equation it is written that z plus 1 to the power 1 upon z is equal to -1. So like, yeah.
Arey, why are you laughing? Great explanation. Good. See here. So z to the power of 2003 can be written as simply z. How? Look at this. Instead of writing that all the stuff, let me explain you how. Should turn on your cameras. Don't turn off your cameras. एक क्वेश्चन तो बता दिया सर, कितना बताऊं? ऐसा नहीं बताना भाई. देखो, look at this here. हाँ, देखो. The given equation can be written as z square plus 1 plus z is equal to 0. Can I take LCM here? ऐसा लिख सकता हूँ ना मैंने? Can I write the given equation like LCM is z, right? So z square plus 1 plus z is equal to 0. So z square plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. I'm writing from this multiplication. हाँ. So see, if z is equal to omega, if z is equal to omega, if I take, hello, everyone try to listen here. If z is equal to omega, then 1 plus omega square, which is going to give me 0. Look at this, compare this. I'm substituting over there. So I got this now. Look at this. What is saying? Z to the power of 2003. So z, I took it as omega, which can be written as 2 to the power of omega by omega to the power of 2003. So look at this here, sir. Omega cube is equal to 1, we know, but what is omega to the power of 2003? ये तो बड़ा सवाल है भाई. तो हम लोग क्या करना चाहिए? 2003 को 3 से डिवाइड करेंगे. तो if you are dividing 2003 divided by 3, if you are dividing 2003 with a 3, what I'm going to get here? Abhinaya, Tanvi, and who else? Abhinaya, Tanvi. Arvind has gone. Arvind has left the meeting. See, if you are not turning off camera, I'm giving you the last warning. Okay. 2003.
Sir, it seems he's trying to. Sir.
Look at this here. So look at this here. I'll give a shortcut trick here. So you are thinking that 2003 को 3 से divide करने से क्या मिल रहा है हमारे को? Some 630. Sorry, 660. 3618, 3618, 2337, something you are getting. 677 something you are getting. So why you are struggling that much? I'll tell you simply. See here, omega to the power. I'm telling you the shortcut here. Omega to the power of 2003 can be calculate as you just add all the digits. 2 plus 0 plus 0. What I'm getting here? 5. So I can write this as omega power of 5. Getting my point? Omega, इसको सबको add कर दो. देखो 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3. So what I'm going to get? Shortcut. Omega power of 5. Omega power of 5 can be written as omega cube into omega square. Omega cube as 1 into omega square. So omega square. So omega to the power of 2003 is what? Omega square. Getting my point? Any doubt? Any doubt? So omega to the power of 2003 kitna? Omega square plus 1 by omega square. So omega square can be written as what? What is omega square? Omega cube is equal to 1 means omega square into omega is going to be what? Omega is equal to omega to the power of, guys, omega is equal to what? 1 by omega whole square. So this can be written as omega. So omega plus omega square क्या होता है? -1. इससे क्या लिख सकते हैं इसको? -1, isn't it? समझ रहे हैं? Understood? Any doubt here, guys? Any doubts?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
Sir, how did we get that omega to the power 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3?
How? Yes, look at this here. Very good question. I'm just telling you the shortcut to find omega to the power of 2003. See here, since I know that omega cube is equal to 1, I know this standard form, isn't it? So, sir, omega,
Yes, sir.
see, like this. If I have I square is equal to -1, I power of 4 is equal to what? 1, no. So, if I write I to the power of 80 is also 1. Why? Because 80 is a multiple of 4. So, all multiples of 4 can be written as 1. Isn't it? All multiples of 4 can be written as 1 here. Like that, all multiples of 3 can be written as 1, right? All multiples of 3 here. Getting my point? All